our graduating class of 2022. Remain standing as our Dean of Students, Byron King, leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the United States. Okay. Are you guys gonna say it with me or am I by myself? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, you may now be seated. Good afternoon, family, friends, advocates, and valued members of our D11 community. Welcome to our day of celebration to honor these grads, the Bijou School's graduating class of 2022. Bijou Dragons are? That's right, we are fired up. We are fired up in everything that we do. I also told them that they weren't getting their diplomas unless they responded correctly, so good job. This day would not be possible without all of you who are in this auditorium. I would like to recognize the honored guests that I have on the stage with me this afternoon. Dr. Parth Melpackham, President of our Board of Directors. Mrs. Julie Ott, Director. Dr. Nicholas Gleditch, Interim Superintendent. Sherry Callback, Interim Deputy Superintendent. Mr. John McCarron, Assistant Superintendent. Deborah Ashby, Chief Communications Officer. Mr. Dan Hoff, Executive Director of School Leadership. And finally, Ms. Brenda McKinney, President of the ESP Council. Oh, hold up. Phoebe Bailey, Assistant Superintendent, Personnel Support Services. I am so sorry. I was going to look over and say, did I get everybody? And you're in charge of HR, aren't you? Oh, dear. I'm a little worried. Okay, thank you, Phoebe. Next, I would like to welcome honored guests that we have in our presence today. If you are a family member, a friend, or an advocate of one of our graduates, please stand up and let us thank you. Let's go. Everybody stand up. Yes. Thank you. We would not be here on this glorious day of celebration if it were not for the historical leadership of former principals of the Bijou School. Please show your appreciation for Mr. Wayne Hutchinson and Ms. Catherine Presnell. Are we standing? There they are. Last but not least, we would not have a graduating class of 2022 without the incredible staff of the Bijou School. If you are part of the dream team that is the staff of our Dragon Trainers, please stand and let us thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce Ms. Julie Ott, D11, Director of D11 Board of Education, to share her thoughts on this special day.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor to be here with you. And so, hello to the graduates. Congratulations today. I'll get to say that again as you come across the stage later, but I am excited and happy for you. And I'm excited and happy for your families who are here to see this today, and even those who aren't, but might be watching at home. And congratulations to the staff, another year down, and another set of graduates to be proud of. So the program says thoughts from the Board of Education, but really it's just one board member. The Board of Education itself, of course, would encourage you to be lifelong learners, because that is part of what D11 encourages. We want your academic success and your personal success in the world. So again, this is just the first step, but you'll go onward, and we hope you'll continue to be lifelong learners. For myself, like every graduation speaker ever, I have thoughts and suggestions. So I'm going to share a few. And since I get to come back up here later to confer the diplomas, I hope you're listening. There might be a quiz. Not really. All right. So my first suggestion was to keep learning, but again, the Board of Education would want that too, so we'll skip on ahead. Advice. Be who you truly are and take that authentic self of yours bravely into the world and engage in your community. Of course, as the Board of Education folks, we would want you to come and talk to us and tell us what you think too. But I'm going to say, show up, listen, ask questions, speak up, and stand up for yourself and your values. One of the easiest ways to do that and to engage in your community is to vote. We know that a handful of votes can make a big difference in the world. And why would you want us as older folks telling you all what to do anyway, right? You probably have that experience already. But if you don't show up and turn in that ballot, people will make decisions for you. A request. As you go forth and engage with the world, be kind to yourself and to others. You've probably heard the expression, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. And right now in the world, it seems we could use a lot of kindness. So choose to include, not exclude others. Be empathetic. Choose kindness. It really does make a difference. And I'm just going to close with, as you go on to your next adventure, the Board of Education and myself personally, we wish you all success. Thank you.
Please welcome our student speakers as they come to share their thoughts. John, Renee, and Lucas, head on up here. First, we have John Renee Adams.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Renee, and I would like to thank you all for coming out to celebrate the class of 2022. First, I would like to give a personal thank to my counselor, Chris, Gina, Kelly, and Kenda, who have stuck with me since my freshman year of high school. Even though I came in on a rocky start, who have not given up on me even after some arguments and disagreements. The past 4 years, these women have witnessed me come from a bad start of me not believing in myself to now seeing me walk the stage. They have helped me find potential in school, in myself, to starting my college journey early, even though I always said I was going to drop out plenty of times. I would like to give a special thanks to my mom, dad, godmom, younger sister, older brothers, Nana, best friend Jade, along with Peyton, even though we were quite a team. My cousin Ayana and Kariel for always keeping hope in me and pushing me to the best of my abilities when I didn't see it in myself. Even if it wasn't for these special people who have helped me through hardships and tough times, who knows where I would be today, but luckily I'm walking the stage. I started at the Bijou School halfway through my freshman year as a lost girl, not knowing where she was going to be in the next 2 months. Luckily for me, when I came to the Bijou School, it opened my eyes and helped me a lot to see the world differently. Even though I didn't come to the Bijou School with a strong mindset, I walked out with a strong mindset. By sophomore year, I lost a friend, Isaac. Even though grief took over me, I was determined to get what I wanted in life, and I have indeed started chasing it, slowly though, because I don't like to run. Junior year, I started my first year of college and lost someone very important to me, my godmom. Even though she isn't here with me today, I know she's proud that I kept going after multiple times of wanting to stop. Senior year, I started my second year of college and graduated early. Got my first job, ready to complete my mission of becoming a CPS worker, registered nurse, while getting my own business for beauty and doing my web designing. Web designing career. Even through my 4 years at the Bijou School, I ran across a lot of amazing people with stories to tell, created great memories with many people, grew bonds that I can't be replaced, learned about myself that I probably would have never learned in another school, even though I was the type of student to moan and groan in the morning about coming to school every single day. To be thankful, I miss it just a little bit, not too much though, even though I find an excuse to come back or still call Gina and Kenda to tell them my life story drama. As our time comes to an end, our memories will never fade, our love will never end. We cherished every moment as every new day began. Times may have been rough, but we survived and got through. One of the main reasons we make the Bijou School. Promises were made, tears were shed, laughs were shared, commitment was made. Now I could finally say I have walked the stage. I'm ending this chapter with my diploma in my hand, ready to accomplish the next mission of my life.
Good job. Thank you. Good job. Next, please welcome Lucas Almond.
Roughly 2 years ago, I found myself in a very different position from the one I'm in today. I had made the decision to drop out of high school, a decision that could have set my life on the wrong path. I had been in the honors program and I had been doing well until I fell in with the wrong crowd. This led to a series of events that I still feel the effects of today. I had been spiraling downhill. I wish I could have told myself there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It took a supportive family to make me realize my mistakes and learn from them. They found a school that would be a new light in my life. That school was the Bijou School, and it would be my saving grace. I found discipline and focus there. I grew in important ways. I found myself cruising through credits, earning a high school diploma. I was embraced by the staff, which is the reason I find myself standing on this stage today. Thank you so much to all my supporters. To all those ready to give up, remember there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Good job. Excellent. Go ahead. Good job. Thank you, John, Renee, and Lucas. That was wonderful. It is not easy to get up here and speak in front of such a large crowd. Thank you. The Bijou School is the proud home of the Bijou Dragons, and Bijou Dragons are? Excellent. We have many, many rich traditions here. One such tradition is to have the staff nominate and elect students for special awards to honor our graduates. Please welcome staff members for the presentations of these awards. First up, we have Miss Kenda.
This way you can understand me a lot better. Wow, good afternoon, everyone, graduates, and our distinguished guests on stage. Wow, what a year, long year, but look where you're at. I have the great pleasure to present the Bijou Dragons Gem Award. John, Renee, would you please come up?
Are you going to be able to do it?
The Dragons Gem Award is presented to the student that best exemplifies the Bijou student in academics, life, their relationships, both in school and out. And Renee is successful at all of them. Renee came to Bijou in January 2019. She turned out to be a bit challenging at times. Renee had a 90% attendance rate. Yeah. Wow, especially during the pandemic. That's remarkable, really. And she continued to go to Pikes Peak Community College for the Certified Nursing Assistant program. Renee finished early with her high school work, and she ended our first semester at Christmas break. She applied to several colleges out of state, and yours truly stamped and addressed and sent all those out. And she has been accepted to most of those. Renee, I truly believe when you go to college, you will be amazing, and even after. I am so proud of you, as you should be of yourself, in being able to have your post-secondary life taken care of with a full ride grant and not have to worry about how you're going to get through college.
Yes, let's please clap for that.
Yeah. I have learned many things from you, some good, some bad. Some very wonderful things. She's an awesome person. Your love of writing about your heritage and the people who inspire you from their experiences. I thank you for sharing how you feel about those people and the stories that were important to you. John Renee, when she would come to my room, she always had a quote for the day. And she put it on my whiteboard for all the other students, and I think staff also. So in a nutshell, my dear, and the graduating class of 2022, the quote for today and forever is by Maya Angelou, "Precious jewel, you glow, you shine, reflecting all the good things in the world. Just look at yourselves."
Nice. Here, wait, let's turn around this way. Guys, the camera's over there. Turn around.
Camera's over there. Now I would like to have Bill Dowdle come up with the presentation of the Phoenix Award.
Come on, Bill.
Thanks, Kenda, for setting that. Okay. Overall, the phoenix is a bird from ancient Greek mythology, was said to burst into flames a different kind of fired up,
Still fired up.
when it suffered trauma. However, it would rise from the ashes and be more powerful and glorious than before. So this traditional Bijou Award is given to a student who has really overcome many obstacles to get to this day of graduation. Well, I said this was a traditional award given to a Bijou student. This year, the staff really chose 3 students for this award. History is being rewritten this day for Bijou. I have the honor of presenting the first Phoenix Award for the class of 2022. Jasmine Bell,
Come on, Jasmine.
would you join me up here on the stage?
Can you tell our staff care about your students?
Sometimes you have to do what everybody tells you to do. Sometimes you want to do what some people want you to do. Sometimes you think you will never get to tell anybody anything ever. But finally, you find your voice. You try it out and find out that you are as important as you'd ever hoped to be. We at Bijou have watched this young lady grow and transform from a person somewhat unsure of herself into a very powerful and influential voice. I'm happy to present this Phoenix Award to Emmett's mommy,
Emmett's mommy.
Jasmine Bell. Join me in congratulating Jasmine for this honor.
Good job.
Now I'd like to ask Chris Gray, one of Bijou's counselors, to come up and present our second Phoenix Award this year.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'd like to call Lucas Almond up here, please. I promise I'll try not to cry, okay? Lucas, your perseverance is so inspiring to all of us here at Bijou. Every day we saw you working so hard to complete each one of your credits. Know without a doubt that you were made for great things. We say here at Bijou that our students are gems, and each of them truly are. Lucas, we want you to know that you brought so much to Bijou. Your grace and positive attitude shone through each day. We want you to always remember how very special you are. Here's to your next adventure. Make it be as awesome as you are. Thanks. Who am I? I next would like to call up Randy Teschner.
Thank you. I am very proud to request the company of Dre Heineck up here, please. All right. Dre is proof that great things come in humble packages. You will never meet a nicer, more cooperative human being who has the heart the size of a dragon. And I would say that even if we weren't the Bijou Dragons. He truly cares about the people he associates with and treats everyone with dignity and respect. I always enjoyed having him in my classroom and talking about cars, careers, occasional current events, and eventually, Dre, this is what you really need to do today. This year, I have seen Dre grow from someone who lacked confidence and avoided schoolwork like the plague into a determined, goal-oriented student who now believes that if he just tries a little, he will figure out what has to be done and that he can be successful at it. Dre, I know how hard it was for you to push yourself to do your schoolwork. Even to the last day, it was a mighty effort. But you did it. You beat down the doubts and wrestled procrastination into submission. You have mastered how to tackle problems with purpose, self-advocate, and take pride in what you've accomplished. More importantly, you have impressed me and my colleagues with your newfound determination and tenacity, which is why you so deserve this award. You have accomplished a great deal today, and today you begin the exciting journey to grow into your full potential, which will enrich this world with your humble, kind, and intelligently focused character. Congratulations. I now will introduce Ms. Janet Doonan to present the Bright Future Award.
I'm gonna try not to cry. All right, so I'm nervous.
It's okay.
So hello everyone. I just want to preface this speech with, by saying that I wanted to do more than one student, and I was told I could only do one student, because I'm incredibly proud of all my students. Like, all of you did amazing. You worked really hard in my class. I'm just so proud of you. So anyways, I'm a math teacher here, one of two, and I'm here to award the Bright Future Award. This award is meant for someone who has made every effort to pave the road towards a grandiose future. Oh my gosh, it's happening. This person has pushed through challenges to attain their dreams. I've spoken to this student almost every day this quarter. At first, he didn't say much, and as the quarters came and went, he gradually opened up. He is one of two students that I've had every quarter this year. In that time, I learned that this young man was an old soul at heart. He gave great advice. He laughed and made others feel at ease. His patience was unending, his kindness unwavering. I am excited to have had this student all year. I was overjoyed when granted the privilege of writing this speech for this recipient. We are very proud of you here at Bijou. Congratulations, Shane Sawyer. I knew he wouldn't, so I added it to them.
Come on, Shane. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Who's doing this one?
Cindy. I'd like to introduce Miss Cindy Nath.
You got it?
The next Bijou Award is for outstanding determination. This award goes to students who experience significant obstacles in their lives. Well,
Oh, goodness. Lord, look how much they love you.
while not all students rise up in triumph, some just rise up and keep going even when they struggle through their difficulties. Like Energizer bunnies, you think they might quit, but then they start again and just keep going. I would like to call our first Outstanding Determination Award recipient, Bailey Parker. Bailey was a dynamo on some days and had really tough ones too. He would disappear for short spurts of time to deal with his life. When he returned, it was with determination.
He gave his best for that day and that moment. Bailey often expressed how getting his diploma was an important step for his future. He was ready to make up work even when there was a lot to do and it wasn't easy. He accepted his situation and expressed gratitude when Bijou staff would bend timelines in order for him to achieve academic success. He's an extraordinary writer, and I think someday his classmates will be proud you knew him. We believe in you, Bailey.
Yes, there you go. I'd like to welcome up Mrs. Price to give out the next Outstanding Determination Award.
So it turns out you guys are all very stubborn, and it was very hard for us to choose just one person to give this award to. So I would like to announce that we also want to give this award to William Raine. Please come on up. He is going to get here, but I'm going to talk at the same time so he's not stuck in front of everyone because I know him. I first met William at a WebEx meeting last year. Like most students, he struggled to learn digitally, but he never gave up. I could tell you many anecdotes about when he made me laugh with his keen observations in the world around me, but that might take all day. His innate stubbornness and wry sense of humor propelled him through very difficult years. While balancing school, which was not always easy, he has written screenplays and created entire fictional worlds.
Yes.
William has always been willing to learn new things while retaining a strong sense of self. His stubbornness can be at times frustrating, but he is someone that is able to transfer that energy into drive and determination. I'm so proud to see him graduate today, and I look forward to eventually watching the epic cinematic universe that he creates.
Isn't this fun? Are you having fun? All right. Finally, we have my award, the Principal's Award of Excellence. The Principal's Award of Excellence is awarded to the student who exemplifies our motto, Bijou Dragons are? There you go. Joanna Kipps, please come to the stage. Joanna epitomizes the climate and culture that is the Bijou School. She began Bijou as a first-year student in 2019, the same year that I became the Bijou principal. We had no ideas. Come on over. We had no idea what the next 3 years would bring, and certainly never considered the possibility of a global pandemic. However, her grit and perseverance through online instruction, hybrid classes, and unparalleled amounts of uncertainty were truly inspirational to me. She has overcome incredible obstacles to not only graduate from high school, but to graduate from high school as a junior. She was one of the very first students I met as principal of the Bijou School, and I thought to myself, wow, if this is a Bijou student, I'm excited. As I stand here today in her presence and all of the other Bijou grads, I know I am in the right place. Along with this award, Principal's Award of Excellence, your name will also be engraved on our plaque that will be in the Dragon Graduates Hall of Fame that will stand forever. Congratulations, Joanna. I mentioned before that Bijou Dragons are? All right. What does that mean? The Bijou students are focused on their academic achievement. That's the F. They can imagine their academic growth. They show respect through our student engagement. They are empowered by their post-secondary workforce readiness, and they are determined to find their unique potential. In other words, Bijou Dragons know how to take care of business, do we not? Yes, we do. Each and every one of you has earned the title of a Dragon graduate. You stayed fired up no matter what got in your way, through the ups and downs of your life, the ups and downs of your education, through the ups and downs of the global pandemic, through the ups and downs of providing for your families. In this graduation class, we have juniors who are graduating a year early. We have seniors graduating on time. And we have seniors graduating in the timeline that they needed to achieve their goal of graduation. Yes. We have a graduate who went from begging me not to call her mom because of her questionable behavior to a graduate who did not want to admit that she was graduating after being successful not only at Bijou, but also Pikes Peak Community College. We have graduates who battled learning difficulties and behavioral issues to earn their high school diploma. We have graduates who have endured homelessness, hunger, and many other setbacks in their personal life. We have graduates who have lost loved ones during their time in high school. And we have graduates who are wanting to graduate before the passing of those that they love dearly. We have graduates who are parents themselves, balancing full-time jobs, full-time responsibilities, and full-time school schedules. We have graduates who have battled debilitating depression and crippling anxiety. And we have had graduates say the Bijou School has given them a reason to continue to live. Every one of you have overcome the odds that you have needed to come to be graduates. One of the things that I like to share with each and every one of my students is that you represent a puzzle piece in the universe. Only you can fill that puzzle piece in the universe and that void. You have a purpose that only you can fulfill. The quote by Maya Angelou in your graduation program states, "My mission in life is to not merely survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, compassion, some humor, and some style." By graduating from high school, you have given yourself the foundation of an education to find your purpose and do it with style. Stay fired up and fulfill your destiny. At this time, it is my honor to introduce Dr. Nicholas Gleditch, Interim Superintendent of District 11 Schools, to present our graduates to him. Dr. Gleditch, each of these students has fulfilled all the requirements for graduation as established by the Board of Education. They are qualified. They are capable. They make us all proud. Dr. Gleditch, for your consideration, I present to you the Bijou School Class of 2022.
Thank you very much. I know you heard Treasurer Ott say that there would be a quiz, so Evan Warnick, please stand. Evan Valdez, please stand.
Stand.
Kaitlyn McNeil, please stand. Connor McNeil, please stand. Joanna Kipps, please stand. Carson Bell, please stand. And Carrie George, please stand.
Right.
So I randomly selected you. because I believe you have fulfilled the requirements. You are qualified, you are capable, and you'll make us proud. And here's your quiz. For those of you that are standing, I can see you through the lights, but are you ready for the quiz? Oh.
Yes, you are.
I think you are, because you have rehearsed it 5 times since we've been in here today. Bijou Dragons are? You passed. So Treasurer Ott, I believe our students passed that quiz. And I'm so pleased that you gave them the opportunity to take that quiz. But I'm really here today to accept you. That's the superintendent's role, is to accept you and then to refer you on and recommend you to the Board of Education to confer your diplomas. And one of the things I want to share before I do that is just something I'd like you to think about and encourage you to do when you leave school today and when you leave your graduation ceremony today. Each one of you have an opportunity to impact our world in some way, shape, or form. And I want you to impact the world and add value to it. Add value to everything you think, say, or do when you're working within the surroundings that you're in. Whether you're going into the workforce, whether you're going to college, whether you're going into the military, or whether you're taking a gap year, as I hear from so many students. Take that time and add value and add significant impact for someone, and to yourself as you live your lives each day. 10 to 1, there has been someone that has added value to your life up to this point in time. Just looking at the room today and looking at all the support that you have behind you and on the side of you to get you to where you are today. Your teachers, your family, and your community. So give back and add value to the world as you continue your life and continue your new journey. Anne Frank once said, "How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world." So I'm asking for you to look for ways to add value to your world, your surroundings, and our environment. I encourage you to do that. So with that being said, and the fact that our students passed the quiz, on behalf of everybody in School District 11, I hereby accept the presentation of these outstanding graduates who sit before me today, and I recommend them to the Colorado Springs School District 11 Board of Education for the conferring of diplomas. And at this time, and for that purpose, I will now introduce or reintroduce Board Member Julie Ott to the stage to do just that. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Gleditch. All right, we kind of almost reached the end. Are you ready? Yes! Some of you are. Are you ready? Yes! All right, that was a little better. Now, on behalf of the District 11 Board of Education, I am pleased, delighted, and honored to accept the Bijou High School class of 2022 for the conferring of diplomas. You graduated. Congratulations. All right.
Are you ready? The staff chose Carla, our school counselor, and Bill, our social worker, to read your names. Will the graduating class of 2022 please stand?
John Renee Jasmine Adams. She would like to thank Chris and Gina for never giving up on her, her mom for walking her through the tough times, and her Nana for helping her to keep her head held high. Lucas Martin Almond. He would like to thank his parents for encouraging him every day to go to school and graduate.
Liliana Simone Barham. She would like to thank the Bijou staff for helping her push forward, especially Mr. Stout for all his inspiring stories, Bill for always talking to her, Chris and Kelly for supporting her and making sure she was on the right path. Also, Ms. Kenda for the little things like saying goodbye every day after school. Isabella Renee Becker. She would like to thank her family who has motivated her the most and her son who has been through this journey with her. Her son has motivated her to do better so she could be the best mom she can. Carson Marcelo Limon Bell. He wants to thank his parents for making sure his grades stayed up, his girlfriend for getting on his case every time he wanted to give up, and both his brothers.
Jasmine Rose Marie Bell. She would like to thank her family and her son for keeping her motivated and encouraging her to get it done. Angelica Noemi Cortez Morero. She would like to thank her dad for all his support and her best friend Andrea, who gave her motivational messages to keep her going. Elijah Edward Day. He would like to thank his mom, dad, girlfriend, and all the Bijou staff for supporting him.
Jacob David Day. This is so Jacob. He says there is no one person he can thank because Bijou did so much for him, and he could say thank you 1,000 times and still feel the need to say it more. Alex Tagarog Freeman, sorry. Oh, God. He wants to thank his father for standing by his side and encouraging him to complete his high school diploma. Adder George. She would like to thank those who supported her through this journey.
Sierra Bonnie Gonzales. She would like to thank Miss Chris and Miss Carla for helping her when she was feeling down and discouraged, and all her family and friends. They helped keep her motivated. Litzy Michelle Hernandez Soto. She would like to thank Chris for being so helpful and always checking up on her when she was falling behind or struggling with her stuff.
Kareem Lorenzo Lavon Hooper. He would like to thank his mom, his pops, sisters, and friends. He learned valuable lessons and made great connections with all those people who made his journey possible. Alyssa Faith Hoy. She would like to thank her best friend and her mom because even when she wasn't making the best choices, they never turned their backs on her. Kelly Nicole Hubbard. She would like to thank Miss Angela for always being patient and her family for staying by her side.
Andre Leon Heineck. He would like to thank his girlfriend and grandma for always supporting him and pushing him to do his best. Danya Yeser Juma. She would like to thank her family. She would like to thank her mom for never giving up on her, even when people said she couldn't do it. I love you, Mom. Joanna Mae Kipps. She would like to thank her parents and all the staff at Bijou.
Mariah Elizabeth Lopez. She would like to thank Mr. G, Mrs. Nath, and Mr. Scott for being her teachers and always believing in her. Charlei Martin. She would like to thank her parents for always keeping her going and her partner for sticking by her side. Trevor Michael Martin. He would like to thank his mom, his family, and friends for helping him stay focused and finish his credits. He would also like to thank all of his teachers, Chris, Carla, Bill, and Dr. MC for helping him be successful.
Alexander Michael Matthews. He would like to thank his mom, Miss Doonan, and Kaylee Smith for always supporting him. Samuel Jonathan Matthews. He would like to thank his mom and brother for always supporting him. Connor Lee McNeil. He would like to thank the Bijou for his education.
Kaitlyn Renee McNeil. She would like to thank Chris Gray, Rachel Vasquez, and Andrew King for supporting her and backing her up in her education as well as her mental health. Xander Wayne Miller. He would like to thank all of the Bijou staff for their support and help. Yes, and Brandon Patrick Murphy. He would like to thank his parents for always making him do his work even when he didn't want to.
Bailey Reed Parker. He would like to thank all of his teachers, but especially Mrs. Nath, Mrs. Doonan, and Mr. Scott. They were one of the big reasons he stuck it out and got it done. William Aiden Raine. He would like to thank his parents for being there for him and Mrs. Nath for putting up with him. He said that ultimately, Mrs. Nath taught him to love writing and helped him set up his path for becoming a screenwriter. Anaí Caella Rodriguez. She would like to thank her parents, her son, her counselors, and her teacher, Mrs. Kintner. She always helped motivate her, which helped her keep her on track. She loves her for that.
Shane Slade Sawyer. He would like to thank Mrs. Kelly, Ms. Doonan, and Ms. Chris. Evan Edward Valdez. He would like to thank his parents, Athea, and family for pushing him on and his friends for going through school with him. Isaac Wagner. He would like to thank Christ Jesus, his Lord and Savior, his mom, dad, sister, niece, aunt, and cousin for being such a supportive family. Last but definitely not least, Evan Allen Warnick. He would like to thank Ms. Doonan, Mr. Scott, Ms. Konecki, Ms. Price, Ms. Chris, Ms. Carla, and Ms. Kelly for all their support and encouragement.
Thank you.
We have to cheer for the last two. Let's go, let's keep it going. What a wonderful way to spend a rainy, snowy, thundery afternoon. Will the 2022 Bijou Dragons please stand up? Dragon graduates, your tassel is on the right because you have earned the right to graduate from high school. Now it is my pleasure to officially request that you turn it to the left. You are now official high school graduates. All right. Yes. To all our Dragon graduates and all of our friends and family, please enjoy yourselves and celebrate with the refreshments in the foyer. Graduates, this is very important. Remember what I told you about your graduation cover. Please see Miss Gina in the foyer for your diploma, your personalized yard sign to advertise your accomplishment. And finally, Bijou Dragons are? Bijou Dragon graduates are? Congratulations and enjoy yourselves.